Well, hi everybody. Yes, I am much better. I've been sick. And of course, since I'm better, I have to go to the grocery store. For not much. Because I have steak for tonight. Oh, I don't know. I need coffee, but I need breakfast drinks. So, I guess we better go. Safeway help. Oh, and I have to go to the drugstore. Well, I'm back, but I didn't get much. I got some of the Harvest Snacks. I'm so addicted to these, and if I get a little hungry, I eat them. Yeah, I got some mushrooms, some bacon, coffee, and Spam. I'll talk about the Spam later. Let's see, some bread, breakfast drink, and Cheez-Its for my son. That's literally all I got. Yeah. Went and got drugs, and that's that. Not much to talk about, but I don't have the energy quite yet to do a shopping trip. I did, though, buy something I really did not need at Rite Aid. Well, I'm gonna nuke my coffee. Excuse me, but I still have a bit of a cough. I'm gonna go. Well, I have been sick. See, it's been 20 days since 19 days since I got back. And I've been sick almost all of that. It took me not one, but two trips to the doctor. Antibiotics, then more antibiotics and steroids. And second time I got this weird, I don't know. Whoa, where are you going? Don't move. Oh, God. This tripod makes me nuts. I do not like this tripod. I thought I was getting the one I had, and it wasn't. But, so anyway, I had to buy a pair of flip-flops. They're all over my floor. I trip all over them. They're all over here. I lost a pair, though, in Turks and Caicos. Just a black pair from Walmart, but I really liked them because they were just black plastic, so I could do lawn work and stuff in them. But of course, they had them at 75% off, so I paid a whopping $2.49 for them. I really liked. Let me see if I can get them off. I'm telling you, this is how I end up with so many. How can you pass up a pair of cheap flip-flops for $2.49? But I like the silver rings. There's always something I like about a pair of flip-flops. So I recorded a video before this. I'll just put on somewhere that my trip to Michael's. I think I went somewhere else. I can't remember. But as I processed it, I was watching it again and I coughed so much through it, I just said, forget it. So basically, after talking to Michelle, I figured out I needed to tell you a little more about my trip. It was a beautiful wedding. The villa we stayed in was wonderful. We had a housekeeper and a butler. And the butler was anything we needed. I mean, like, if you need a car service, he got the car service. Alfred had found a guy he really liked, so he just kind of hired him, gave him some money to be on call for us. And then he paid him extra every time. Because, you know, I don't know, Alfred just decided it was easier than, you know, because basically when we'd go, there was like 14 of us going to dinner. And so we got van and the other people took rentals. He had a rental, but he decided that it'd just easier for the van to take us. But it was nice. The girls stayed on the main floor. There were 3 bedrooms. And there were 3 couples. They were his business partner and his wife, which was a bridesmaid. A man that he, does work for. Or the guy does work for him. I don't know which way it goes. And his wife, and then there was Kylie and 2 other little girls. They stayed upstairs, and the parents stayed downstairs, and his brother. Unfortunately, his brother got like the worst room in the house. Now, I picked there was like, okay, we'll do small, medium, and large, and there was a large, much larger room, but it had a stone steps you had to walk into the jacuzzi bathtub to take a shower. I have fallen out of the bathtub once with it being too high, a situation almost like that, and broke my foot, so wasn't interested in that one. Plus they had the European air conditioning, which are skinny white boxes on the wall, and it was opposite the bed, and it would only go on low. And so I took the medium room, which had a walk-in shower, enough real estate, I'll call it, for my ex-husband and I to sleep, and then Gaby to sleep, because Gaby was originally supposed to go on a roll-out bed, the kind that come down like this. He was supposed to sleep upstairs with the girls, and he has to sleep with us. So, and then a nice walk-in closet, which everybody utilized, especially the day of the wedding, because everybody came over and got dressed in our room. And it was fun. It was just really beautiful wedding. I didn't vlog as much for one reason. I was by water almost all the time, and 2, there was his friend who is a video photographer. He had paid his way and everything for him to videotape everything we did, so I will be getting his footage. Then there was a professional filmmaker, video photographer. Him and his brother actually are filmmakers in New York, and they take turns coming and going from Turks and Caicos. And the main party planner, which was the wedding planner, he works almost exclusively for her. They do. And he said that he would just upload to my FTP app once he got it officially off to them, and he would upload it, and I could give or take. I'll just give him credit for it, which I think is fair. And a professional photographer for the wedding. But it was lovely. If you've not seen his dad is a pastor and who is hearing impaired, or as they say, deaf. He gave part of the sermon, and then they were married by a Turks and Caicos minister. And it was a lovely service. His son Arthur interpret for him. And it just was seamless. And I mean, we were all given sheets like this when we got there. When she came on like Tuesday, the day before the wedding. And because she became the boss at 12:30. The wedding was, I believe, Gaby and I, we were like number 4, and it was 5:50 something. I don't have my glasses. And it says that I walked down the aisle with my grandson who has the rings. And then we sat on the left-hand side. And then we had a beautiful sit-down dinner. We had 3 more days there. And it was just fun in the sun. I mean, we were on Long Bay Bank. So you can walk out about 200 feet or more. I don't know how far. It just seems to go, it's endless. And it goes up to about my waist. The problem is the whole time you're walking, you're walking on sand, so it's shifting. So it's like doing aerobics to get out there, and then coming back was just a joke. I drank so much salt water from just laughing so hard I'd get knocked over because your footing would go out from under you. I remember the first time we went out, when it finally got to where it was like up to here, I just screamed, "Amanda, I'm crawling to safety." And I literally just crawled out of the ocean. But we had a wonderful time. The sand is just baby soft white. It's just absolutely beautiful. We ate a lot out. Amanda and I took many days to ourselves because it seemed like 3 couples and the kids would hang out, so that, and his parents had their best friends there who are also hearing impaired, and they seem to do their own thing. They're very conservative, but salt of the earth people. I love talking to them. I really loved them. My signing is pretty rusty, but I mean, I can easily communicate. And they were very surprised that I could sign at all. It was kind of like shock. But I mean, it was a lovely time. My grandson and ex-husband and I, we had a wonderful time bunking together. Okay, we went off, so I found out where it was. I was going to discuss that it's a real, everything's imported, so like, but they'd sell my coffee, but like for $9 a can. I needed conditioner because we had thought they'd give us little bottles, and instead they had this thing attached to the wall that had soap and and shampoo, so I needed conditioner. Suave is the most popular brand there, except you pay $8 for it. But Amanda, with her sharp eagle, can see a sale a mile away, found me a bottle of VO5 shampoo for $2.05. Hey, conditioner is conditioner. Everybody's happy. I would have trouble getting out of the van that Alfred rented. And the guy would say, I'd say something like, "Oh, I'm getting old." He goes, "Hey, you're above ground. That's all that matters." I mean, just always, there's always they had some antidote for it, "Hey, you're still breathing." I mean, it was just a lovely, lovely time. I mean, it was, I think, pretty much, even compared to some of my trips to Paris and stuff, I think it was right up there with like one of the better vacations I've had. Only because it's just, it's just the beach vacation. It's like kick back, relax. I got a little bit of sun. I didn't try to. I stayed, But, I like going to the cabana type place down by the beach. I love that. And it was basically very cool for that environment. It was humid. I don't know how you ladies in the South keep your makeup on. I only wore makeup twice. It was like the second day we were there, and it just like melted off. I don't know where it went. And then for the wedding, but at that point it was around 5 o'clock. But there's a cool breeze all the time. So if you're if you're on the beach, it's very, very comfortable. It's humid though. And so I gave up wearing makeup most of the time, because I don't know how you keep it on. I don't know. So, and I look good for the wedding, everybody said. I had looked for a hairdresser, but they're on beach time, or island time, I think is what they referred to it as. And it's like, no, I've done enough today. I'm going home. It's like, okay. So we went to, I don't remember how many places poor Amanda drove me to. But in other words, it was a wonderful, wonderful time. I just came back sick. One of the bridesmaids came and she was sick. So she got me sick, my grandson sick, his parents sick, their best friend sick, and my ex-husband got some of it when he got home, but he wasn't as bad as we were, because both my grandson and I had to seek medical help. I've only talked to his mother briefly, and she said it was pretty wicked. They had to also get medical help. It was, I don't know, just a virus that got out of hand. I don't know. Traveling was wonderful. We went, took us like about 2.5 hours to get to Atlanta. Each time we only had like an hour and a half, even after going through customs coming back in Atlanta. For some reason though, I am not as secure about leaving the United States, because I was so glad to see that Homeland Security stamp on my passport and welcome back to the United States. I don't know, maybe it's just all the upset these days. In another video I'll talk to you about the spam, and some of my Republican friends have me completely a little freaked out. But so that was it. So basically I'll put on my Michael's video next, and if I can find it before that, I'll put on the picture of the room we stayed in. I'm pretty sure it's online, so I'll try to download it and put it on. Like I said, but you know, I did pick it because the air conditioning was over the bed. We had a ceiling fan. We had a walk-in shower, like I said. But one of the other main things is during the day we could open the door because they had like an industrial-sized dehumidifier down there. And it kept everything just really nice and dry. And I really loved that. So, it was a 5-star vacation. I mean, the places we ate at were phenomenal. It's just great time. And it was a lovely, lovely wedding. I'll have to see if I can find the picture my daughter's been putting online. If she's put online my favorite picture of her. So you might see a couple pictures. It would be the room we stayed in, and my favorite picture of my daughter's wedding. I've not seen all of them. So, and then I took a trip to Michael's, because I'm starting already Christmas making stuff. Well, that's enough for me today. I'm still just a little tired. But, you know, it's tough when you come back jet lag and sick. Takes you a while. And I think it was the steroids that did the trick. Because it was like, I ended up with like bronchitis. And I think that helped uninflame my bronchial tubes. Well, I love you guys. And I'm going to be posting back on a regular basis now. Now that I lived. Well, everybody take care, and I love you bunches. I made it back. I bought a zillion of these to make my daughter and Alfred homemade cotton washcloths. Then I want to make this as a present for somebody. So I bought a zillion of these and a candy bar because Kylie has gotten me totally strung out on those, and some jump rings, And I'm hoping that I have some chain. Well, the phone's ringing. Let me answer it.